Right, what we need to do is get some more radars going. So we're going to just go this way for a while. Build, I think, 2 more radars and then we'll actually pop home. And then we can put all the alien artifacts into the purple science assembler, get a bunch more research done. We should, I think with what we've got, we'll be able to get speed module 3 done and maybe efficiency module 3 as well. And then we'll be able to do armor and so on and so forth. Oh, I've gone too far. I got distracted by talking about future science. We need to go... Actually, it is about here. Yes, in fact, the point where I stopped was, I think, maybe perfect. Right. Radar. Solar panels. Whoops. More solar panels. And power pole. And we've nearly built it on top of our tank there. We'll just maneuver around that, and on we go to the next and final one for today's bout of radaring. And this will be close to the water, but not right on it, I think, or maybe it will be. Oh, actually, I think, yeah, we're going to be right on the edge of the water. This is lined up fairly well, then. It is about here. Yep. Right up against the water. We'll reverse so we have room. And we'll check the map. Yep, exactly over here. So we'll nestle it right up in the corner where it can scan to its heart's content in that general direction. So yeah, there we go. We've increased the size. Unfortunately, we can't get the corners done because there's water there. But it's a big help in scanning north and also east, and we'll work on south and west in some future time. Bit of repair work, not much. Just damage from like 1,000 trees, which equates to about 1 damage on the tank. It goes down to... it does do a fair bit of damage, but it's out of 1,000, so you don't really need to worry about it. I just noticed there's actually a speed readout like there is on the train, so you can see how much slowdown you get from each tree collision. If it wasn't for the fact that you're colliding into about 3 a second, if not more. I see iron's built up and copper has not, based on my evaluation of that situation there. Alright, let's maneuver around the place and make sure not to blow up anything. Or at least try not to blow up anything. It's very difficult sometimes. Let's go this way. Just round here. Oh, thread the needle. There we go. Don't get carried away on the belts. Here we are. And parked. Perfect. The bots can repair it, I guess. We can resupply it with all the things it needs. And oh, we've got some belts on us. Where have they come from? I've only got 5 of these. Oh. Because the speed modules have run... Yeah, okay. So I've really screwed myself over with that, because for the longest time there were 50 speed modules waiting in the chest. And they could have easily been turned into assembler machines. And I didn't turn them into them, and now I'm facing the consequences of not having any speed modules because I've started making the level 2 speed modules, which I have 30 now, so actually they may finish soon. Oh, that reminds me though, we need to start researching the level 3 speed modules, and if that research gets done before we get to the point of thingy. The point of thingy. Oh, steady on. I've got a trackpad on my laptop and it's been playing up recently. So it does occasionally go mental and just start clicking frantically. Right, so yeah, that's happening now. We've got this research being done once again. We'll get level 3 speed modules and then we'll start producing them there. But with any luck before then, we'll have a build-up of the level 2s will finish building up and we can get some level 1s back. Ooh, a lot of stuff has happened with these. We got 19 here. Another one is being crafted, which I'm inclined to wait for, but that's probably a bad idea, because it takes forever. I noticed we're actually building up in terms of processing units again, which is crazy. Oh wow, look at all these bots. I just noticed. It is very cool, them all flying around. I wonder if we have enough. Well, we need to find a requested chest, don't we, or a provider. There are 0 robots available out of 150. In that case... Oh. Apparently we have a little bit of an issue. There's no flying robot frames being produced. Because there's no electric engines being produced. Because there's no engines being produced. Because there's no steel. Why is there no steel? This looks like steel to me. What's happened? Oh no, it's jammed. What's it jammed for? Come on now. Oh dear. How long has it been like that? We've just been wasting a bunch of production time. We've got no engines. We need them. That is annoying. The system should have been running brilliantly, but there was no stuff. Well, it's being made now. I just have to wait a while for that to happen. We'll give it this steel as well. We've got so much rubbish in our inventory again. Okay, I'm going to do that thing that I said, I'm not going to do a provider chest, I'm just going to do... I'm not going to do an active provider, I'm just going to do a normal provider. So if there's stuff that can take it, it will take it. And if there isn't, it won't. So there we go, provider chest. And we'll just dump a ton of everything in. I don't want that many walls. I doubt there's anywhere that requests walls. We don't need this many conveyor belts by a long stretch. And if there's a stack there as well, we'll get rid of that too. And that'll be alright. Put those there. So yeah, come pick stuff up. They're picking up the ore, if nothing else. That's it. We don't have enough of a logistics-based system to make use of the this too much. So it doesn't work so well. A lot of the stuff will just stay sat around in chests, but we can in the long term find a way of sorting that out. Basically by putting requested chests everywhere for things. Now, processing units are so built up right now that what we actually want to do is remove this blockage, by which I mean put in the belt, so that there's room for the production to occur again. And it'll mean we have a bunch of processing units stocked up over here for later use. I don't know if I should set up a provider chest or not. Maybe. But yeah, that's all filled up nicely, almost perfectly. There's a little bit of a gap that will need to be filled. But I'm pretty sure that these will do a good job of filling that up quite rapidly, because they've done a good job so far. At the moment we are completely sorted apparently for circuits and advanced circuits. I don't know how long that'll stay, because at the moment the circuits are very imbalanced looking. And yes, they are running down maybe, or not, I can't tell. We could do with more copper. That's interesting, the copper's filled up on one side and not the other. Why has that happened? Come on now, stop being annoying. And is it because of this belt? I mean, this belt is running down a little bit, or is it's sort of balanced? Okay, what we'll do is we'll not have the materials we need and we'll go get them. We need all our blue belt stuff. I haven't sorted any of that out yet. And it's all just sort of sat here, probably old made. Yep, there's 1,000,000 tons of this. And there's 1,000,000 tons of this. And how's our... We've got 1 stack of blue belts. Let's take another stack, and another stack actually. I would just go crazily blue belt all of the copper stuff. But yeah, what was I doing? Oh, I remember. There was the splitter I wanted to put in just over there to help balance out the system. Whoops. Need to replace that one there. So that should help. That should mean that they both get equal amounts of copper, maybe-ish, possibly. I don't know. Really. We'll see how it goes. Steel is looking alright, but there's only 2 that are off. I'm concerned, though actually it's built up quite a bit at the moment, so maybe it's not an issue. But yes, we're over here. Let's put blue belts. Actually, we'll go over to the mining area and put a bunch of blue belts in there first, because that's where it appears to be needed right now in order to sort out this All these gaps. All these gaps. I know my tenses. We want... What do we want? That one. When do we want it? Whenever it's done. And we'll put in that there, just to help that. I don't know why I deconstructed. I didn't need to. Continue to put in blue belts right up to the splitters. And we'll make this underground one blue. And we'll put more blue here, and that should be a big help in keeping things running nicely. Hopefully now these should run down, though I don't know if they will. They can try, at the very least. The problem is it's all on one side right now, and there are things we can do to fix that, so let's see what we can do. How do we want to sort this one out? It's a bit of a fiddly one. We want to do that. That works. To get that all on that side. And then from there, there's not much we can do. Oh, power, what's happening? No. Bad power, why has it died? Not enough accumulators. Need more of them. It was fine in the previous night, it's just suddenly gone wrong. I've noticed I've got 4 more solar panels than I need, because they're finishing charging the accumulators like 2 minutes after the sun finishes rising. Okay, they died when things were already kicking in again, so it was not a terrible failure. We lost about half power for a moment, and then it's recovered nicely. Interestingly enough, everything's now using up more power than it was before the blackout, because that's how it ends up happening. That was the thing with Railworld, with the way the power stuff broke in the previous episode. Like, it broke when the sun was still fully down, and then things slowly recharged, but the power consumption of the roboports kept going up and up and up, like completely past the level it had been at before, up to double that, and then basically filled out an area on the power graph equal to the area that was missing from the power failure. Because of course all the bots carried on flying, and they all needed charging, so it caused even more of a strain on the power system by just sort of storing the power issues for later. But anyway, this is looking better. Actually, oh, these are looking emptier. Is it working? Are they all running? I think they are. Just about. There's a bit of a congestion issue here, but it's just about being kept under control. So all the mining drills on this outpost are now running and getting delivered to here, where they're being split and put onto this belt in a nice compressed manner. So it's an improvement. I mean, it's not that much, but it's a little bit of optimization that we can get, so we should. And now we need to add in... Well, we don't need to add in more blue belts anywhere, actually, as I've discovered, but I'm going to do it anyway, because blue belts are awesome. In my opinion. And not everyone else's. Whoops, that's backwards. Oh dear. Let's put that there to clear that bit out. Now we'll just put this all as blue while we have a bunch of blue belts handy. And we need to put in a underground blue belt here. It's a shame you can't replace an underground belt in one go, because you have to do the entrance and the exit, which means that you end up with your inventory filling up with whatever was underground at the time. There we go. All the way up to the furnaces themselves. Now we've still got a little bit left. 32. Let's just fill everything up a little bit more. And it's not necessary, but I like it. So shush. I think I haven't got it fully done on the blue, actually. Let's put some over here. Actually, we only have a little bit more left now. Yep, we're done. That's fine, the bots will deliver more. Here they come now, maybe? No, this is ore. They're around somewhere. On their way. Oh dear, what's happened with plastic? This doesn't look right at all. What has happened? That's wrong. That's not how it should look, like, in any way, shape or form. What has happened? There's no petroleum gas left, it's all gone. Every last bit of it is gone. Okay, so I overkilled a bit with the cracking plant situation. Let's switch them both back on. Will that be enough? Who knows? I'm concerned that we actually need to add in more refineries, which we can do. So yeah, this is not Oh, wow, this one's going really slow. I guess this one gets the short end of the stick or whatever. Which is a bit weird, actually, because it should be going off here. I guess it's going along and then being pushed around the corner, whereas here it's having to make the active decision to not go straight. I don't really know how the pipe physics works, but it almost seems sometimes like the liquid has momentum. The way it doesn't like T-junctions, but it likes corners more. That's very cool if they program momentum into the liquid. But yeah, these are all running now. Let's put efficiency modules in everything that we can reach. Oh, come on. I can't get over there. We have to go all the way around here. And round here. Wow, this is just one solid block of pipes and mess. Now we can put it in the sulfur production and in the refineries themselves, which I should have done a long time ago, really. Now we can put a couple more into pump jacks. How's the oil itself is running down. Uh-oh. That's bad. We need more pump jacks. Methinks they all appear to be running. Yeah, we need more pump jacks. Okay, where is there more oil? There's some there, there's some there, there's some there. It is everywhere. There's none that's super near. I guess we'll go for that one, just because it's not... There's not a bunch of factory to maneuver through. But yeah, we'll do that next episode. We'll sort out oil. In the meantime, we may need even more cracking plants, because this is still not working very well. I think the petroleum gases may be building... It's not building up. Yeah, this is bad. This is limiting advanced circuits, which is limiting modules, which is limiting everything. Everything. I can't tell if that's running. It probably is. The light oil seems stable so far, but it's probably dropping. So yes, next episode we'll be focusing on oil. But I think I'm going to go back to sorting out stuff in the factory for now. This is looking better, I think, than it was a minute ago. We've got no more level 3 assemblers because it just completely stopped. Thanks to the whole speed module thing. Oh, actually, the limiting factor right now is circuits, and it's thanks to copper. Copper's still not... Yeah, we need to go build an entirely new mining thing. Unfortunately. This is nearly built up, but we have now researched the level 3 efficiency modules, and speed modules, so we should be making them, and I think I'm going to set that in motion. Oh, actually, they use alien artifacts, don't they? So it won't actually happen straight away. Though it will load the stuff in that it needs. Go from there. We are actually... Yeah, we're low on processing units because we need more circuits. More of them. What's happened? It's all gone. Auto-saving. This annoys me that this has happened. How's the science doing anyway? This is all fine. There are 22 alien artifacts. Oh, they're running down so fast. We need to go out and get even more. Maybe I'll start doing the productivity module thing that I usually end up doing, because I like to just completely fill out anything that involves alien artifacts with productivity modules so that I minimize how often I have to go out and actually kill biters. But yeah, this is all fine. Got lots of furnaces that have not actually been filled up yet. What are missing? Stone bricks! Oh, do we not have production of those? It may be the case that we do not. Let us go see. Well, we have a furnace here, it's just full. Yeah, it doesn't unload into a provider chest. Let us do that then. Have a provider chest. We'll be fairly strict on its limits. Well, that's good, because we used up stone, and right now we have a ton of stone just sat around. I mean, look at this belt here. It goes for miles. I might go sort out the chests involved in it, because I haven't done that in a long time. And it looks like I've got it all wrong, but this was actually part of a plan that I originally had. To transfer stone between chests. Let's flip this round. Now this has continued to unload from here, which comes from a stone mine over there, which has 3.4k left. There's the train. We might make a copper train yet. Obviously, there's copper deposits right there. I can easily sort those out. What I want to do is just get splitters, I think. Oh, I'm not sure how I want to do this, really. I think I'm going to have this one loading into the chest. And those two unloading. And we'll get rid of that for now. So, stone will get through, but also it will be emptied into this chest. And let's try and get this chest empty. I don't know how well that'll go. I mean, at the moment, this one in the middle is being loaded, so... I know. I guess that's a backup system, though, because the belt will fill up, and this one will stop doing anything while this one continues to unload and this one loads. I don't know. I'm just messing about with that. But anyway, okay, so next episode, we've got oil to sort out. We need to set up some new pump jacks, and we need to set up some more refineries to deal with the extra oil that's coming in. That is running down. Oh dear. We need to set up more copper, so that we can get the circuits going at full pelt again, and we need to go kill more biters. We need to keep doing that, because apparently the alien artifacts are running down like there is no tomorrow. But anyway, that is it for today. Where should we stand today? Let's go right in the middle of this. I love this factory. I am really happy with it. Even though it's such a faff sometimes to build things because I can't craft anything, the result of that, in terms of a factory, is awesome. Because it's so cool. Anyway, enough of that. I shall say goodbye. Thank you for watching, and I shall see you next time.